Hey everyone, it's your YouTuber Playboy Gamer 16 back with another video. In today's video, we're doing One Punch Man episode 13 review. Season 2 just came out. They just dropped it on Hulu, all the anime platforms, all types of stuff like that. And I might drop the episode myself. Just, of course, there's some variations in it, but I might drop the episode myself, probably on Patreon or something. Follow me on my Patreon, Twitter, Twitch, because if you want to contact me or anything on any of those platforms. But without further ado, let's get straight into this review. First things first, did this episode live up to the hype? I say yes and no. I mean, it was a One Punch X episode. It feels like they picked up right up really where they left off. Like, more or less, that's what they just did. It feels like someone just said, we're gonna take a break, then they gonna pick it right back up. That's basically what it did, because it's the same One Punch type episode. But the thing that made One Punch so great was, it's goofy, but it had its serious moments. It was goofy, but it had its serious moments. And like, this episode was mainly all build up, to be completely honest. Everything in this episode was primarily build up. I.e., when they find out, like in the manga, how they find out King, well, not everyone found out, only Saitama knows right now, that King's pretty much a fake. Only reason why people think he's so powerful, so Saitama or someone else, I think it's mainly been Saitama the whole time, is mainly because he beats the monster and then he just leaves. He doesn't take the credit for it, and the only person that's left is King, so they automatically assume because him being there, that he did it. That's the only reason why they assume. And so he's been promoted to S class, all this, everyone thinks he's so real. And you really see in this episode, like, you see some amazing fighting scenes. But One Punch Man has always had really good animation. They had the fighting scene between Genos and that one robot from the Foundation, which was like, it's pretty powerful, pretty theatrically, pleasing, everything. The animation ain't never been a problem with this anime. It's been, what is it, animated by Madhouse Studio? They're pretty good with animation. Battle looks amazing. We got some serious character development, like 2 times in this episode from Saitama. First time we see him ask Genos, do you want help? That's the crazy part. He asked Genos, does he want help or anything? And Genos was like, nah, you said I should aim for the top 10 S10, the S rank class heroes. He was like, if I get your help, then I won't rank up. He was like, so leave this to me. He said, all right, then you better not lose. Even though it's just more than a casual conversation, to me that seems like that's character development. That really seems like Saitama's starting to, more or less like the student and the disciple, the disciple and the master type of aspect. I guess he's getting better at it, because he's still winging it, but I guess he's getting a little better at how to teach, I guess, because at the end of the day, he is a gag character, but this anime is still gonna be in the top, the big 3 easily. If you haven't seen that video, go check out my last video. Shameless plug. We get later on in this episode, we get some backstory from Genos. We get some backstory. He's like, the professor that builds, Genos is like, yeah, you've been so focused on being a hero, you completely forgot about your whole main goal. Your main goal was to find out who the cyborg was that killed your entire family. He's like, you just been playing hero, pretty much. He was like, you haven't been trying to figure out your main goal. Genos was like, Genos basically said, well, this is my main goal. It's helping me get stronger. Because Genos came back after he beat the robot, but after every Genos fight, he typically rarely ever leaves the fight like in one tag. He came back, he was pretty destroyed. So he's pretty destroyed. But he also said, I want to get stronger, so I need you to make me stronger. And the professor said, well, the potential of you getting stronger is a lot. Like, you have a lot of potential to get stronger. So that obviously foreshadows obvious power up later on in the season. And power scaling in One Punch Man it's done legitimately right. Excluding Saitama, of course, because he's really just more or less that plot device. He's just basically there just to beat whoever can't be beat. But we also found the moment when Saitama finds out he's a fake is when that the bird monster comes to King's house. And it was like Saitama was like, a lot of monsters are attracted to you, a lot of danger comes your way. He was like, well, Kennedy, how does he want to fight it? King was just standing there with a look of fear in his face. He was thinking about all the times that everything. He's like, I've never actually ever been in a fight. Why does this keep happening to me? He said, someone's always beating someone. And he said, do they always think it's me? I really want to say something, but I can't at this point. Then I realize I'm a fraud. And then you just see Ty Thomas saying, so you gonna fight him or not? You just, comic relief. And then it just, and he said, then one punch, Ty Thomas was like, you know what, just forget it. And beat the bird. We'll beat the bird monster. And King was like, wow, how did he do that? How's he still standing here? And then that's when Ty Thomas said, so I can tell you're a fake because you peed your pants when the bird came and after the bird came. After the bird left. After I beat. He's like, so he sat down, talked to him. He said, I'm not, this is why I say this is character development from Ty Thomas. He sat him down. Ty Thomas said, he looked at King, he said, I'm not the one that's going to be here to lecture you. He said, you lying like this is wrong. I'm not going to do anything personally to you. Or you like, no, like I'm not going to do anything personal, but you gotta come clean eventually. That's basically what he said. You eventually gotta come clean because someone's gonna find out. He said, I'm not gonna tell no one now, so. And then we get the storyline set up towards the end of the last part of the episode. The great seer, the fortune teller, said that she said the earth will fall demise basically within 6 months. And this is when we see Sonic say, this is when we see the head of the director of the Hero Association say, we called all the criminals here because we need, basically they need, he didn't say this because Sonic said it because Sonic stole what basically the director was going to say. He basically said, we need all help we can get. Basically, no matter even if you're a villain or anything, he said, it's going to get bad in 6 months according to her prophecy. So, we need all help we can get, so that's why they're trying to recruit everyone. And then Sonic was like, I don't have time to be playing hero. And he just threw all this stuff up and said, because his first Sonic had asked, does the hero Saitama live here? And they said all questions will be answered later. And so Saitama doesn't live there because he's B class, obviously. And you got to be A class living in the actual association, A class and above. So then, towards the end, we see Sonic say, well, I mean, if you read the manga, you already know what's about to come up. Like, I briefly read the manga, so I already know what's foreshadowing and everything. And then, even if you go to the end credits of the episode, you see, like, you see the foreshadowed villain. Yeah, I'm not gonna get no spoilers, but you see the foreshadowed villain in the end credits. And then, we see Sonic say, Saitama's not gonna embarrass me again. Someone like as his likes not gonna embarrass Sonic 2 times. Well, and someone's not gonna embarrass. He's basically trying to get revenge, point blank. And then we see this new B class hero. I think her name was Blizzard or something like that. She's also a sidekick like that one S class superhero. I don't know to what extent how strong she is, but she's a psychic just like the S class hero. And basically, she's going after Saitama. Because she was like, we can't let him surpass us or get above us. Because everyone thinks Saitama's a fraud. Because he went from C rank to B rank so fast with no real thing. Like, but if you look at his feats, he really low-key should have been in AS class a long time ago. But yeah, I mean, that was most of the episode right there. Already said, like, comment, subscribe. That's all for this review. I can't think of any final thoughts, but I can post it down in the description. But that's all for this video. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe.